Hey golfers, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we're going to settle this. And by this, I mean the whole cupped, bowed, extension, flexion in the golf swing, okay, with your lead wrist. And in particular, the backswing. Because I'm getting a lot of people coming for lessons who are getting it the wrong way around. They're maybe overdoing it, and they don't even need to do it at all. Okay, I'm going to explain why you might need it. You might need cupping, you might need flat, you might need bowed, all right? I'm going to cover that in today's video so that you can be a wee bit more clear on what it is you're trying to do, in particular in the backswing, okay? And I'll do future videos on the downswing as well, okay? If you watch my videos long enough, you know if your backswing's pretty tidy though, your downswing will be pretty decent too, okay? So, thanks so much. Welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's get started looking at this wrist. Okay, so we're isolating the wrist movement, okay? So you can have a fist. This would be called extension or cupped in the golf world, and this would be bowed or flexed, okay? And we're going to cover what it is, right? So what does it change in the golf swing? If I just kind of stand in front with my arm up and I bow the wrist, you see the face will be closing, okay? And I cup the wrist, it will be opening. So as I do this back and forward, what is the biggest, it changes other factors in the swing, but what is the biggest thing that's being influenced here? It's the club face, all right? Now, when it comes to the top of the backswing, we want to get to the top of the backswing, and this is like lots. I don't think you'll find too many people on tour who have the club face open at the top. They're either going to have it very square, I'll talk about what that means in a second, or slightly closed, okay? So if we can reference the leading edge of the club and our lead forearm at the top of the swing, okay? So if I can get into a position where my leading edge, I'll move it around this way, my leading edge is the same as my forearm, that is pretty square, okay? I do like it a fraction more skyward than the forearm, that is good, but never really down here. That's the one I see the most, and it's very, very difficult to recover. We get kind of steep shaft pull down, and we get a shallow lid, or we commit to that and chop across it, all these things, okay? So either leading edge on the forearm or very slightly skyward from that, okay? Now, if we know that that's where we need to be, we could jump on film and actually see where we achieve or what we achieve at the top. Do we get there square to the forearm or slightly more closed than that? If you do, flick off this video because you're good, okay? Now, whenever you take the grip, okay, so we'll have things like a weak grip, which basically, put simply, we will talk about weak being more round to the left, your left, or right as you look at me on the camera, okay? Well, this is going to encourage a more open face at the top. So you can see the toe of the club drooping down. So this golfer, to get it square to that forearm, in the backswing with the weak grip, would need to bow the wrist to get it either on the forearm or slightly close to the forearm. So see the bow, remember that changes the face. Weak grip, more bow, okay? What I see a lot is people's grips are fine. They're dead on, they're all good, and they're maybe a bit strong or whatever, but they're still trying to bow it. Now look what happens if I take a strong grip. I bring it over more round to the right. Strong is position of the hands, not grip strength, okay? Here, that way. Now I go to the top with some bow. Bow that wrist. That face has no chance, okay? Really closed. In order to get that ball to go straight, we're either going to have to turn like DJ. I don't know about you, but not a lot of people that I know or myself included can do that. Or we're going to have to really do this, come up to try and stop that thing from going left, okay? So, strong grip, bow, no good. Strong grip, cup. So let's say a bit stronger. I go to the top. I can have a little bit of cup on my wrist and still keep the face nice and square at the top, okay? Then I go weak grip, more round to the left. I go to the top. Bow is good, gets the face nice, slightly close to the forearm. Weak grip, cup, disaster, okay? It's like pluses and minuses. You got a weaker grip, you need a bit more bow. You got a strong grip, don't try and bow. You need actually a little bit of cup. All right, and I'll pull an image up on screen of Morikawa and Fitzpatrick, just kind of reiterating that. Okay. Now, what is the ultimate? Okay, for me, growing up in the... If you're anything like me and you like to wear a good quality leather glove when you're playing golf, but don't fancy paying a high price tag for it only to fall apart in about 3 shots, well, go and check out my channel sponsors page, gxgolfgloves.com. Use code David at checkout and you'll save yourself a nice little bit of cash as well. Tiger era. I know a lot of people love Tiger. I don't think people hate him, but they maybe think he's not what he's cracked up to be, and whatever's going on now and stuff and he's playing, I like to see him. You let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. But I go off him because when I was growing up, he was my idol. My son's middle name is actually Tiger. Don't know how I got away with that one, but I did. So he's actually called Nico Tiger Leathem. But I looked at his swing and I always kind of looked for this neutral wrist, okay? The good thing was I had a very neutral grip to go along with that. Okay, I have grip videos on my channel. V kind of just right in my ear between my shoulder. Same on this hand. And when I have that neutral grip, I don't need to really worry about bowing or cupping because I can come to the top with this face in the right position, making less compensations in my swing. What does less compensations do in your golf swing? Make you more consistent, okay? Because I do believe that if we have a very extreme grip in one direction and you have to then make these mad compensations, I think it can really hurt a golf swing. I like to go off a little bit more technically sound or functional. There's no perfect position, but being in a nice little window will really help your consistency. All right, guys. I just want to get this across. Something I see a lot. Really passionate about this one. I want to lessen the confusion on it. So if you have any comments about it, let me know in the comments because I know it is a tricky one to sometimes wrap your head around. And you know me, I'm here to help. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and see you guys in the next one.